Hey, how's it going today, guys? Welcome back. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Today happy Thanksgiving. Let's start off with that. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you ate a lot of food, ate a lot of bad food. That's what I did. I've been working on this diet for a long time. I just threw it all away in the garbage. That's what I did today. Whole bunch of turkey, whole bunch of ham, which that's okay. But then when you start eating all the desserts that I ate, it was pretty bad. I have a problem with being fat. And I'm going to keep eating. That's just what it is. I'll get back in the gym next week and hopefully forget about what I've done so far. But today I'm going to talk a little bit about Tattooed Chef and Jeremy Lefebvre, and the reason is because I've bought Tattooed Chef before because of Jeremy Lefebvre. On top of that, he was my top blogger in my top 5 vlogger list, or financial vloggers, or whatever. So I want to, is he still going to be there? That's what we're going to talk about, and I'm going to talk about my journey with Tattooed Chef. So Tattooed Chef I did buy. I bought because I like their food. They were new. They were edgy. Vegan, I'm not a vegan guy, but I do like the Aussie bowls or acai bowls or however the hell you say it. And I like their other smoothie bowl. I forgot what it was, but they're $5 a bowl. And they stopped selling them in my area. But the reason why I didn't hold Tattooed Chef for very long. I bought it, looked into the company, seen they had low margins, seen they didn't have they were going to burn through their money pretty quickly. I know he says that they had $115 million when I bought, but they were burning through it way too quickly, and they were buying tortilla facilities, and their management was complete garbage. And I always stick with that. If management's garbage, the company is garbage. So unfortunately, the company's garbage. The packaging doesn't really jump off the shelf, but I'm not a marketing expert, so I don't really care about that. I morely care about the numbers, which seem to be usually doctored. Unfortunately, these guys are going to issue shares, and if that's when you want to buy Tattooed Chef, when it's down to like 57 cents, that's when you go ahead and buy Tattooed Chef. Now, as for Jeremy, he's made a lot of picks, and he's not shown any humility. And honestly, as somebody who takes money from people to give them advice, this is something he should have seen a long time ago. Especially if he's been in the financial space for as long as he has been. When I seen it, I knew it right away. Like, I held this stock for like a month. I even made like a couple bucks off of it, but I still got out of it. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, yeah, the food's good, but everything else about the company is fundamentally trash. So that's why I sold it so quickly. And honestly, guys, when you buy a stock, you should look into those things. That's why it's so hard to completely put, it is Jeremy's fault. Jeremy is the spokesperson for Tattooed Chef, which is very odd that he's still not really recommending a sell. He's morely recommending a hold, and he might buy more in Q3 of 23. That's insane, man. What are you doing? You are literally having people hold this into the dirt. And that's one thing I respected about him, is he will hold his stocks all the way down to the dirt, but is that really necessarily a good thing? Not really, because you should always be looking at your portfolio and making adjustments accordingly. And that means you should have seen this coming, man. I can't just look past it. And if it was just one stock, it'd be different. And the way you handled yourself. Of course, me, Kevin, has picked trash stocks too. I have picked trash stocks because I even said Tattooed Chef. That's why I'm making this videos, because people who personally know who I am know that I've actually talked about this company. So I'm just letting everybody know this is the reason why I bought it, was because of Jeremy Lefebvre. And the reason why I sold it immediately is because I realized that he was probably wrong about this stock. So, always do your own in your own DD, your own due diligence. That's what you need to be doing. But where do I keep Jeremy in the top 5? It's a very good lesson story. It's about a guy who bought a stock. It ran up a whole bunch of money, and he puts all of his money into speculative stocks trying to find the next Tesla, which is insane. Like, if you make that kind of money off of a stock, you put it in something safer. You don't just keep it in this maybe stock, like it might continue to go up. Like, how greedy do you need to be? And that's kind of my argument with Tesla as well. And that's the only way it compares to Tesla, is you bought that first. Otherwise, Tesla's actually a good company. I mean, they have cash flows. They are growing at 50%. They are completely, extremely overvalued. I don't care. But, I would definitely buy Tesla at about $100 or whatnot. But so we're going to go ahead and stick with Tattooed Chef, because it's completely asinine thinking that Tattooed Chef and Tesla should be in the same sentence. The only hope for Tattooed Chef is a buyout at this point. I mean, Jeremy, stop it. Now, do I keep him in my top 5? Because, honestly, we've learned a lot from Meet Kevin, but I think we've learned a little bit more from Jeremy. And now, yes, it's negative, but we learned a lot. Like, now we know not to just get on YouTube and buy a stock. We learned that we should at least look into the stock, and if we believe it ourselves and we're going down with it because you believe it has the right fundamentals, which if somebody could please explain that to me, and Tattooed Chef, please do that. But I mean, they do make a tasty acai bowl or Aussie bowl or however the hell you say it. But I am gonna keep Jeremy in there. But the other problem I'm having with Jeremy is his rambling about stuff that doesn't matter. Like, he'll say a whole bunch of nothing in one video. How do you do that? Like, I don't get how he's doing that. At least with me, Kevin, you get info. Everything Money, you get info. Felix, you get info. And Luke from Stealth Wealth, you get info-ish. Kind of. But Jeremy, you're not really getting any info, and you're getting terrible stock advice. But he's entertaining. So he probably still belongs in the top 5. I don't know. Man, Jeremy, after this, and your no humility, you can't even say, no, I didn't. I mean, FTX is trash. Like, you promoted FTX. I kind of want to give you a strike for that. But I'm giving you a strike for Tattooed Chef. Very good food company. Voyager. In FTX, Honest, Oatly, and I think you own a couple of others very questionable. Planet 13, The Planet. Like, man, Jeremy, you make it really hard, man. You really making this really hard. I can't defend this. You sent a lot of people to financial ruins for forever. Come out and apologize and stick to buying Meta. It looks like that's what you're about to start doing anyway, which, man, my hair's all sorts of crazy. I don't like this webcam crap. Man, I'm getting old. My hair's terrible, looking terrible. So is Jeremy's, though. Jeremy, man, even now that you're actually rooting for Meta, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little worried, and it looks like you bought Win too. Thankfully you're not talking about it much, but man, one more trash pick, Jeremy. One more trash pick, and I'm completely done with you. I'm dropping you off my top 5. I don't know if God, that Charlie Munger blog was so terrible, man. I hated that. You were surrounded by millionaires, Jeremy. Millionaires. You had Charlie Munger. Meet Kevin. You should be Meet Kevin's. You. None of these. There's a maybe Felix and Everything Money. Maybe you need to go work with Everything Money. Your credibility, man, is completely gone. It's just entertainment at this point. I don't know. Let me see if you've anything's happened with your views or anything. This is crazy. Guys, he ain't taking any sort of hits on his views. And he lost about 1,000 subscribers. So he's lost 1,000 subscribers. Nobody should be in his damn course. And at this point, if you take his advice and you lose money, it's your fault. But I do feel bad for people who he led to the slaughter. I feel bad for the 50 or 60 bucks I caused by saying I buy Tattooed Chef and I bought the stock. But guys, this is why I didn't. This is why I bought the stock in the first place. This is where I got the stupid ass idea. And then I learned from it, and I'll never do that stupid shit again. And I'm not signing up for anybody's courses unless you completely prove to me that you're not crazy. And I wouldn't anyway. I'm not anybody on YouTube. All this information is free. Again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.